Does putting Vaseline on the face of your driver make the ball go further and straighter off the tee? We're at the PGA Tour Superstore in the simulator, gonna find out, put it to the test. Before we get started, I wanna show you guys this hat by Melon, by far the best golf hat I've ever had. Super stable, fits really well, water resistant. Check it out in the link description, 20% off if you order through that link. Limited time only, check it out. Let me know how you like them. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it makes sure you won't miss another one of my videos. So today, we're trying to bust the myth. Does putting Vaseline on the club face of your driver make it go straighter and further? Well, I figured we'd take it out to the PGA Tour Superstore, hit that simulator, get some actual numbers, and see if this actually works. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit, I would say 10 shots with no Vaseline, get a good baseline data and see the spin numbers, launch angle, all that. And then we're gonna rub some Vaseline on the face of the driver, hit 10 more shots, and then compare the data to before and after and really see, does it make it go straighter and does it make it go further? Those are the 2 data points we wanna see, and that's what they claim it does. All right, I'm gonna loosen up a little bit and then hit 10 shots with nothing on it. Clean club face, nice and clean. To 10 shots, get some data and get some numbers to compare to after. Oh, also I forgot to mention, my club head is 8 degrees and I actually turn it down to 7.5, but for this test, I'm gonna bump it up to around 9 degrees because you want a little more launch on it, because if this does decrease the spin, we don't want them diving out of the air. So we're playing about a 9-degree driver head here. Let's take some numbers and then we'll rub some stuff on there. Okay, let's go check out the averages with nothing on it and see what we got. All right, first, if you guys can see, we're gonna look at the map and the dispersion. These are all the shots that I hit. They're kind of all over the map, honestly. So let's see what happens when I go to the Vaseline ball, but before that, let's take a look at the numbers and let's check out the spin numbers, let's check out the distance and side spin. That's what we want to check and then compare it to the Vaseline ball. All right, let's take a look at these numbers. So we're gonna go overall averages because I hit some good, some bad. Backspin, we're looking at 1948 backspin. That's pretty decent, kind of where I want that backspin to be. All right, now let's look at side spin. We're looking at average here. It's 94 to the right. So if you look at all these numbers, they're in the mid hundreds, some up to 800. So that's kind of a lot of side spin. I do curve the ball, I don't hit it perfectly straight. And now let's look at distance, total distance, 325. That's gonna be a good number to compare to. Now, let's see what happens when we rub a little stuff on here and if it helps it, we'll see. All right, so what we're gonna do, I have some Vaseline right here. I'm gonna take a little bit, just a little bit, and we're gonna just put a thin coat on the club head like this. So, nice thin coat, nothing crazy. So, I don't know if you can see that, but a little thin coat of Vaseline. I have to wipe my hands off, it's a little messy, but let's see if this makes a difference when hitting balls in the simulator and really getting those spin numbers and distance. Let's take a look. Hands are a little slick now, but we have that thin layer. I'm probably gonna apply it almost every shot. So let's see what happens. Let's get the numbers. That's funny because you literally get to see exactly where you hit it. Oh, that felt like no spin whatsoever. Pretty good strike. It's going over there. That one was well off the toe, but it brought it back pretty much perfectly straight. To like 2 more. Well off the top of the face. Almost missed it, half the ball was off the face, but that's good data. Let's take a look first at the dispersion and then at the numbers. All right, like I mentioned, the dispersion, the blue dots are the ones with the Vaseline, the yellow are the ones without. And as you can tell, They may not be perfectly straight, but a lot more consistent, favoring that left side. I'm curious to see the numbers now. Do the numbers actually match up with the dispersion? Are we gonna get less spin, less side spin? Well, let's take a look. All right, I'm setting off to the side so you guys can see, but honestly, pretty shocking results. Backspin with the Vaseline ball, 1910. Launch angle, 14.4 compared to the 16 degrees before without anything on the face. Let's look at this side spin. We are favoring the left side significantly more, 245 side spin. But if we take a look at the numbers, a little bit lower side spin, just a little bit. And then offline, if we take a look, definitely more left. Now, I don't know if that's because where the simulator was, just the way it was positioned. Obviously, take it out to the course to get the most accurate reading, but overall carry distance was actually further with the Vaseline ball and a little bit further total distance. So I don't know, what do you guys think? So does putting Vaseline on the face of your driver actually help with distance and making it go straight? I'm gonna say plausible. I didn't get definitive results today that said, okay, this is definitely gonna go straighter, it's definitely gonna go longer. It did go longer, didn't necessarily go straighter, but it was a little more consistent. So maybe a little bit more predictable off the tee. So let me know down below, do you think putting Vaseline on the face will actually help you off the tee? Obviously it's not legal, so I'm not telling you guys to go cheap, but let me know in the comments what you think. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.